One of the highlights of our season is this painting right behind me, is Andy Warhol's White Disaster from 1963. This is one of Warhol's most important paintings. It marks the culmination of his death and disaster paintings, which is recognized as really the apex of his conceptual practice, and is extraordinary as a sight to behold. The painting is one of very few large-scale death and disaster paintings that he did in the early 60s, which mark Warhol's fascination with mass media, American culture, and really the tragedy and spectacle of death. This painting is estimated to sell in excess of $80 million. There have been only 2 other large-scale death and disaster paintings to come up to auction in the past 25 years, and each time one has come up, it has reset the auction record for Andy Warhol.
Look at some of the comparable works from this series.
There's enormous appetite in the art market for the very best quality objects. I would say that the discernment amongst collectors and the patience to find the very best and the rarest has become greater than it ever has been, and as such we're seeing an extraordinary response to objects that really merit that status. We're thrilled with the selection of works that we're offering this season at Sotheby's. Our Marquee Week has one of the highest estimates ever for modern and contemporary sales, and is led by a number of extraordinary collections and exquisite highlights.
Were you going to look at this one here? No. Go ahead if you want to.
So a very exciting season here at Sotheby's this fall. Obviously a top highlight of our modern art evening auction is this Mondrian oil behind me, composition number 2 from 1930. This work is an estimate upon request, but we're expecting it to sell in excess of $50 million. For reference, the record for Mondrian, which was established in 2015, is just north of $50 million also. So we think this work is very well positioned to establish a new world record for the artist. And that would be fitting actually because when it was last at auction, which was in 1983, it sold for just over $2 million, which was not only a world record for Mondrian at the time, but in fact for any abstract work of art. So this has a history of capturing records, and we think that given the quality of this work and the rareness of not just any work by Mondrian, but one so successful from his best period, this should do just that in a couple of weeks' time.